Hi, this is Rachelle with Journal Life's Journey, and I am back to work on doing some masterboard collages in my Five Below watercolor book. This time I'm using some offcuts from a journal that I was working on. So these are just scraps that I trimmed off of some of the pages, and they're all in the same kind of family of pastel like Halloween colors. So hopefully I can make some Halloween style tags with this, but the colors are forgiving so they can actually be used for anything. But since I'm focusing on doing Halloween ephemera, I thought I would do Halloween themed tags. So I'm just going to go ahead and get everything glued down and cut out my tag shapes, and then I will be back to actually do the embellishing of the tags. So these are the tags that I cut from the masterboard, and I had some ideas on embellishing them. Um, I'm not sure what type of elements I want to include other than some stamping. I may add some of this glitter or some of these gold foil flakes or gold leaf flakes. We'll see how it goes. But first, I think I want to do some stamping. They're pretty tough, so I don't know how the stamping is going to go, but let's get to it. Okay, so I went a little nuts with the flakes and the glitter, but I think I can tone it down. I just kind of wanted to use it and experiment. So we've gone from collage to mixed media. So I'm going to bring in some black gesso. I pulled out a couple of stencils. So I'm going to use that to do some stenciling and to kind of grunge these up a little bit more. Not all of them, just some of them. Just adding another element. I'm going to use a Dollar Tree makeup sponge to do the stenciling and the grunging. So here we go with this part. Okay, so I have gone through some of my die cuts and also some of my TET tape. These are like leftover pieces from things that I've done in my planner. So I'm thinking I can use these. The only problem I have with these is the actual image itself is matte, but the glossiness around, I just don't like that. So I may go over these with some clear gesso if I use them. Kind of was just playing around with seeing what would work. I also pulled out my little box of die cuts and stamp pieces for Halloween, and I had these in there. Not sure if I'm going to use all of this. I had this, I guess that's an eagle. I don't know. But anyway, in all these windows and doors that I may be able to use. I wish I had more flat flower options. I'm going to have to look through my flowers again and see what I have and see if I can use some of that. I thought on this one, since the stencil took up the majority of it, I would just do like a layered tag look with these. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try it. And that may be all I do on this one. So I pulled out some of my eyelids. This hole is so big. This is from a die from one of my die cutting machines. Yeah, that hole is humongous. So I don't think that's going to work on there. I guess I won't use an eyelet there. But this little stamped piece, I think I can use an eyelet on this. So I pulled out a black one. Then I guess I'm going to do the whole here. Now, this is the only thing I don't like about this. When you do the mix, I don't know if anybody ever talks about this. Nobody that I've noticed ever says anything about it. When you do the mixed media, the back of the tags get dirty. So then I have to end up backing them again, which I really didn't want to do because these are already on that very heavyweight watercolor paper. Then I collaged on top of it. Granted, the collage pieces are a thinner paper, but still that adds to the thickness. So now I need to back it even again with more paper that's going to make it even thicker. Now I could possibly get around that by inking this, but I don't really want to do the inking. So I do have some black paper, not cardstock, that I can back these with. And I also consider stitching them as well. So maybe I should do all of that before I punch a hole in here. Let me do that. Okay, so I was hoping that I had some purple paper. I do have some lavender. Let me see. I think this would be the best way to go. So since I'm going to stitch, I'm just going to use a little glass on, a little glue stick to hold it down. So before I put the eyelet in, let me go and stitch it and see what it looks like. All right, so this is the stitched piece. I think this needs something, so I was thinking about adding this floral on. Don't know though, because we're gonna have that shininess. And then this can go on here like this. Maybe I can just clip these on with a pin because I do want this eyelet to show. I don't have any orange eyelets, but I have this rose gold copper look. It's close. I'm gonna try those eyelet setters that you just pull up and it snaps and pops into place. I really want to try those. Let's try these. There's no orange here either. Yeah, that definitely needs something on it. I wonder if I emboss it with that. I could emboss it and let's emboss it and see what happens. I hate to keep stopping and going away, but all right. So I used the 3D skull um embossing folder, and this is how it turned out. I sprayed it a little bit with water, and this is, I think, the 100-pound weight cardstock. So I'm thinking I can go over it with some gold, see how that looks. Just get scrap paper here. So there we go. That's better. It gives it a little something more interesting, even though it's mostly covered. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I bet that would be cool if it was clear. Maybe I should try it with a clear tag because it seems a little small. All right, I think I'm going to leave that one that way. This one is another one that was extremely plain. If I do something like this, what else would I put on there? I was also thinking about using some of the Tim Holtz dolls that I never use. And I thought I had Halloween dolls, but I don't know what I've done with them. If I do, I can find the Christmas, but I don't know where the Halloween is. Okay. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, I probably am because I've been digging through my stash looking for more pieces that I can use, which I should have did before I even turned on the camera, but sometimes I like to just sit down and get started. So anyway, this morning while I was out, we went to Five Below and I saw these black butterflies, 3 different sizes, and I believe these were $2. This is what they look like. Well, it says 30 count. Where did I see 20 pieces? Okay, it's 30 count. I'm seeing things now. Okay. And I got 2 packs. Let's see what we got. Because I can probably, oh, these are, okay. So I have some bats that are made out of this same poly type material. So I'm going to use a couple of the small ones, but these are the sizes. So this is the large, medium, and this is the small. So they are about, the sizes are on the packaging, but these are the sizes. Let's see if I can hold it up where you can see it without the glare. So that was a good find. Then we also went to Walmart and I found this creepy fabric in white. And I'm thinking that this is very much like cheesecloth. And yeah, I think so. I think it's a little sturdier than cheesecloth, actually. Well, the cheesecloth that I have. So I'm not going to take it apart. But this was $2.97, 30 inches by 72 inches. Not sure if that's a great price, but I liked the texture of it, the feel of it. It doesn't feel as flimsy as my cheesecloth does. So hopefully it will work out well. All right. Did I put the other butterfly back? I sure did. Okay. Let's see what we can come up with. I am just going to bring you along for the ride instead of trying to talk through all of my steps at the moment because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. Okay, so this is what they look like with the clear gesso. I could probably hit those edges a little bit better. And I went ahead and did this one too. So hopefully when I cut it out, I won't have to worry about the edges. It gives it some texture. It does dull some of the shine. I probably just need to do a little better on the edges, but for now, that's it. So also, I was looking for my bats. I can't find them. I probably have them stashed in with a current project in a current project envelope somewhere. They're not in my main Halloween storage box, but that's fine. I'm not gonna spend so much time just looking for those. So I'm just gonna work with what I got here. So this is, I think, the one that I was going to do. While I was looking, I found this little piece of this little bit that I can use of ribbon or trim. I had this half a gate. I think we can use that. So I think I'm going to do that there. This here. I'm not going to put too much on these. I think I'm just going to use one of these. Maybe I'll turn that into a tuck spot and put another tag in. Let's see. I think this one is too big, but I'll make something. Um, do I want to use this window? Or do I want to use one of these? I think I'm going to use these. Okay, I have these cupcake wraps from Dollar Tree. See if I can use these for something. It's basically just a die cut. I'm using this here. So technically these are supposed to function like this, I think. And then your cupcake sits in there. But we're not doing that. So I'm just going to cut those parts off. Okay, so I missed a couple of backings. Oops. So I just stenciled on them instead to try and get rid of some of the mush on the back. It's not too bad, not awful. All right, let me go ahead and glue my eagle piece on here. And then I'll add the eyelets. And I think we should be mostly done with these. And I can move on to another project. Let's put it like right there. I wish I had something more decorative to put on this door. And I feel like I should have put a background behind it, but not everything is going to be perfect. I also need to make something to go in these pockets. So I should make them about the same size as the cards themselves. All right, so with lots of glitter fallout from the tool that I used from Dollar Tree, I probably should have sprayed it first. I may put a coat of sealant on all of these, I don't know. But these are pretty much the finished product. This is how they turned out. Just don't like all the glitter fall out. I don't mind glitter, but I know a lot of people don't like glitter. So I try to be careful about that. So this is one of the tags that I forgot to put the black paper on, but it's fine. And then this is one with a pocket that I can come back later and put something in. I was thinking about putting a teeny tiny envelope or something in there with a little bit of ephemera maybe. And this could put like a closure thing on here. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's necessary. Another pocket. And I don't know why she looks so shiny, but it's a lot of fallout on this one. Definitely need to clean my desk. And then here's this one. I think this is one of my favorites. And I did add a little bit of that trim on there. All right, so here they are. And I added the sequins just because they've been sitting on my desk. And yeah, I just wanted to use them. All right, so we got 6 basically mixed media tags using the watercolor pad that I got from Five Below and some scrap cutoff papers in the background and just other little items, stamps, die cuts, stencils, PET tape, just things I had in my stash laying around. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think. Which tag is your favorite? Please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.